I'm the most vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. I am the greatest.
First of all, I'm not afraid of you. Then you gotta back it up, though. Big left hook.
Georgie Porgy's in the house.
There's that competitive spirit of George is coming out again. He feels he's nailed punch, and he's a good finisher. He knows how to do it, but he's in with a tough guy.
And remember, Atlas told George is going to try to find the moment here to steal the crowd and get them psyched up. And looked like it might have been it.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I had to dust off the classic intro where all the old school fighters that did it the way the old school fighters did it, going up against tough opposition. Man, am I excited to report on what is a rumor. I cannot stress this enough. This is a rumor, but shout out to Lance Pugmire and Michael Coppinger. Where would we be in the boxing community without those two breaking news every single day? Like, Dan Rayfield, you get paid a lot of money. Break something, you heard? Other than eggs. That being said, Ryan Garcia steps in, fills that Canelo void, possibly, as Oscar throwing him a peace offering. You know he was upset on social media. Who knows? But the rumor is, according to Michael Coppinger in The Athletic, is that Ryan Garcia will be stepping in for September 14th in Las Vegas, Mexican Independence Day, versus Avery Sparrow, who's just coming off the biggest win of his career over Hank Lundy. This making Ryan Garcia versus Avery Sparrow Ryan's toughest opponent till date. That is a true upset-minded specialty right here. I mean, he's being trained by the same group of people that trained Tevin Farmer. Coach Reg is in the corner there. And again, we seen what he did to Hank Lundy, the veteran. That prospect no longer a prospect after beating a title contender in such a fashion. Garcia making a splash if he can get Golden Boy to finalize this. But this is what we'll be talking about. If you want to give us your opinion on this magnificent fight, give us a call at 1-425-569-5241. Don't forget to press 1 just one time. Be patient. We'll get to you. Add Nestor Gibbs on Skype. You can add me by downloading the free Skype app on either Android app market or the iPhone app market. Make sure you add Nestor Gibbs to be part of the conversation. While you're on that app market, go ahead and download the Patreon app so you can get never before heard weekly podcasts, okay? Weekly podcasts that you just never get to hear. More TBV, boxing, women, politics, finances, everything. Mike throwing up, or should I say a chick throwing up on my... I ain't even going to give you the details. I'm not going to give you the details. You got to go listen. That being said, let me head on out to my co-host in Indiana.
Dollar DiBiase Production.
I speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it.
BoxRec.com.
So when I stop him, y'all gonna say he was too weak. And he stayed out before he said it.
A man stand up for what he believe in, and when you stand up for what you believe in, you accept whatever consequences come behind it. BoxRec.com.
Yo, welcome back, people, to another edition of the Boxing Voice. And what's going on, everybody out there in the TBV universe? Back with another one. When I saw this fight, you know, I immediately got kind of happy, but then I got sad, man. I got real sad. When you have two prospects on this kind of level, and one of them being promoted heavily, and the other one is not so much, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna have to go above and beyond to really stand out in this fight. And I seen how Golden Boy did the business in the past. And I mean, before we get into it, I'm just leave you with Hogan Munguia. What's going on, Ness?
What up, man? I don't know where your intro is coming from or what's really going on, but Like, cause you're like, oh, you know, you don't like this fight because one guy is gonna be promoted more than the other, and
Yeah, man.
I mean,
let me go ahead and
that's
break
what
it
it
down.
is. Andy was promoted less than AJ, and he had to make a splash. Avery Sparrow got to make a splash, but at the end of the day, what needs to be said is that this isn't a walk in the park. I don't
No,
even
it's
know.
not.
I don't
And
even know if
that's
I could
what I'm
pick
saying, bro.
Ryan. I don't even know if I can pick Ryan. Like, he's in a real fight. Will
And that's
Chepo
what I'm saying.
Reynoso take this? Will Eddie and them accept this fight? Like, we're hearing it's rumored, but will he take it?
It's still rumored, but I've seen Hogan fight Munguia down in Mexico, and clearly, and I mean clearly, he beat Munguia. And I feel like Ryan Garcia is a bigger star than Munguia. So if Avery Sparrow was to go out here and clearly beat Ryan Garcia, I'm of the fear of the mindset that he might not get his just due. He might not get his decision victory. I mean, I don't know if Avery got that much power, but I do believe he knocked down Hank Lundy in that last fight. So if he's not able to get a knockout, but he clearly goes out there and wins 7 rounds to 5 or 8 rounds to 4, I still feel like they maybe not give him his just due when it comes to those cards.
Well, the good thing about this is they're both at 135. You know, Sparrow did move up from 126 to 135. Remember, he was beef for Chris Colbert, Lil B-Hop, the Golden Child. That's who offered him $15,000 to get in the ring with him. Sparrow decided not to. Took a tune-up in the Prax Casino in PA. Tested positive after he got a second-round knockout. Don't know for what. Possibly marijuana. Fight was turned to a no contest. He remained out of the ring for a year due to that. Came back off a year layoff. Took on Hank Lundy to a majority decision. Put Lundy down twice in round 2. Showing that even though he moved up and never fought at 135, he could definitely fight at 135. And I'm just being real. I don't even know if Ryan Garcia could beat Hank Lundy. Maybe he can. Maybe he's faster than Lundy by far, and it makes him get an easy win. But until I see it, I don't know. I really don't know. So I am super excited about this rumor. I hope this shit really happens. This is a great fight for Ryan Garcia. He's 18-0, 15 KOs. We'll get a good gauge of his power and his sense of skill. And if you're Chepo Reynoso and you're Ryan Garcia, you're looking at it and you're like, yo, Avery Sparrow got 3 knockouts, 1 loss, 11 total fights. But he got that name, Hank Lundy, on his resume. The writers will write. The podcasters will talk. This is a gimme. On Mexican Independence Day, your turn to step in for Canelo. You get the shine. You were just complaining that you wasn't getting promoted properly. The headline reads, Ryan Garcia not pleased with Golden Boy's plan for return. Upset that he wasn't getting big-time promotion. Well, put this name opposite the ring with you and see if you won't get big-time promotion.
Yeah, I don't know how big time promotion of a fight this is going to be with Avery Sparrow. I know he's a solid fighter, but I don't know how many people actually know him out there in the boxing under the
Listen,
the
Dazn is going to pay
casual.
Ryan Garcia well. You know why I'm going to assume that? Because we, the boxing fans, forced Avery to get on Dazn television. They were taking him off. The boxing fans insisted that
Technically, he was on Twitter. He wasn't on the zone.
Okay. That still costs money. There was no budget for that. The boxing fans did that. They woke up those executives and said, okay, they want this fight. So now they know that we liked Avery then. We're going to love him now versus Ryan. I mean, I do. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. You don't seem excited. Okay.
I mean, it's a good fight, solid fight. You know what I'm saying? Nothing to get overly anxious about, but I just wonder how the zone is going to play all this with Devin Haney rumor, or already edged in stone as September 14th in New York, and they also do Golden Boy, so that means another September 14th in Vegas. I just want to see how they're going to broadcast that across their platforms. I know that they can run both concurrently, and you just pick the one you want. But yeah, I want to see how they're going to do it. Ryan should be able to beat this guy. He fought Hank Lundy when Hank Lundy was at the end of his career. You know what I'm saying? Not the same Hank Lundy that we probably know. I think Hank Lundy is on his way out. So Ryan should be able to go in here and beat this guy. I know Avery has some good moments in the fight, but outside of an old Hank Lundy, I don't know who else he's fought. He only got 3 knockouts, so that tells me that he doesn't have that much power. So I think if Ryan uses his length and uses the 1, 2, maybe 3 to the body, he should be able to handle Avery pretty well.
Well, remember Gervonta Davis was in a similar position to this, and I should have put that in the title. Is Ryan in a Gervonta Davis position where you express disappointment, not really feeling 100 on the same page with your promoter, and then boom, a tough fight is offered. And that's what happened to Gervonta. Talk slick, boom. There goes your Pedraza fight, champ. You know what I'm saying? Then he even took the fight and still came out and said, yo, they setting me up. When this fight was announced and it came across our pre-pro desk, our own production team was saying, hashtag it's a setup. Someone laughed and said, I was waiting to get my money back. So Sparrow is a live underdog. Now Ryan gets Sparrow off the back of saying, and I quote, to all my fans, yes, I was supposed to fight Romero Dunno in September. Garcia announced on Twitter over the weekend, referring to his planned crossroad bout versus Filipino prospect on a Mexican Independence Day themed card in Vegas. And I quote, I decided not to go with that because I wanted to fight as a main event in November and not be some co-main event on a card that will be driven by my name. So, by doing that on Twitter, now we get wind of this decent fight. Winnable, without a shadow of a doubt for Ryan, but winnable, definitely for Sparrow. Now, I won't front. I haven't seen the same Ryan that I doubted in the past since the move to Reynoso, but I've seen Ryan look beatable, in the past. Maybe not with Reynoso, but definitely seen him be beatable. I believe he fought a Dominican one time that put hands on him too, you know? And yeah, that Dominican got knocked out, highlight reel knockout, but he put hands on him, and he ain't Avery Sparrow, and he don't spar Tevin Farmer and Jason Sosa and Steven Ortiz. And the new dude, Dazn signed. What's that new kid they signed? Little 126 pounder maybe, or 130?
No.
American, multiple time national. Dazn made a big deal. He was on the Tevin Farmer undercard. That's where he debuted.
To my Titus? Nah, not Titus, but
not Titus Williams. But whatever, it don't matter. It don't matter. The point is, Sparrow getting that work. Okay, he getting that work. He a Philly boy. He getting that work. This is a sleeper right here. They make it. I like it. I want it. You know? But look, man, I've repeated myself a lot. I'm very happy. I just wanted to give the news in terms of why I feel Garcia's getting it. Oh, we got another quote. He says, I also elected to fight that guy that gave Dunno problems, Juan Antonio Rodriguez, who dropped a close decision to Dunno in May. Garcia in clearly disapproving the suggested opponent's choice along with serving. So there you go. He was not happy with those dudes. And he puts again, he goes, and I quote, the bottom line is I deserve the right promotion for fights with the full time to promote and not to be thrown into a fight and have myself do the whole promotion knowing my fan base, they will tune in no matter what. But I deserve to have a full promotion fight with Dunno. Golden Boy representatives did not respond to this article or to the inquiries from the writer, but I think that they are responding directly with a better opponent, like he said, knowing that we will get behind this. Again, in closing, Jason Velez gets beat by Sparrow by knockout. No one on Ryan Garcia is better than Sparrow. This is the fight that I like. I like this fight. Actually, let me check where Sparrow's ranked on BoxRec. He's unbelievable. He's 39. Meanwhile, Ryan Garcia is 20. How? Because of popularity. Because Ryan doesn't hold the win to hold the candle to that. That's fucked up. That's crazy, bro. How is Ryan 20 on BoxRec?
Undefeated. Sparrow got a loss.
Nah. They got Sparrow on BoxRec ranked at Super Feather, man.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, man, solid fight for Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying?
At 135. That's what it is. Fucking BoxRec need to update.
Solid fight for Ryan Garcia. I expect him to come through unblemished. Sparrow might give him trouble early on, but with the tutelage of Eddie Reynoso over in his corner, I think he's been in a lot of high leverage moments.
So we just overlooking Coach Reg, huh? Because he ain't got a famous Canelo.
I'm not overlooking Coach Reg. I'm just not that sold on Avery Sparrow. He was knocked down in his fight with Hank Lundy, an older gentleman that. Older gentleman. I think Ryan just fresher, better.
You sure he was knocked down?
I thought he was knocked down in that fight.
It ain't listed on BoxRec.
He got hit and they didn't call it a knockdown.
It ain't listed on BoxRec. What is listed is that he knocked Lundy down twice in the second round.
Or maybe he got staggered or something.
Or maybe he hit Lundy so hard that it got you confused.
No. He definitely got hurt in round one. Definitely, guaranteed.
Okay.
Go back and watch.
I mean, no, the fight's on Twitter. You do a quick Google.
Yeah. I know for a fact. But yeah, I just think Ryan gonna get him out of here. Well, not maybe get him out of here. I just don't see Sparrow as being a tough challenge for Ryan. If Ryan is what they hype him up to be.
Yeah, I mean, that's why this is a great fight for real, because it's a test, man. It gives us that it gives us that test to see where he's at for real, man. But we got some callers, so let me jump out to these sponsors and get this thing going.
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
Well, damn. Edward and Bama was just on. Ed, you busy or what? You went in and went out. Say what?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's up, man? No, I just kind of changed my mind. The topic wasn't really hype enough for me to talk about. So I was like,
really? Really? You ain't hyped about
Avery didn't bring you out? Avery didn't bring you out, big dog? Fuck out of here.
No, man, I thought, I know Sparrow, man. I've seen him in a few fights, and it just, I don't know, man. I don't think this is a setup fight for Garcia, though. I mean,
thank you.
I think the biggest issue, the biggest issue I think that Garcia is having is that Golden Boy, it's not about promotion. I just think the platform they got for the type of following you got may be a little too small. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Maybe there's some way that they can maybe expand the audience, because he's got like 2 million followers online and stuff, and you got an app where I've heard the biggest crowd watching the fight is 600, 700,000. So I mean, maybe just the platform is too small, and I mean, everybody's getting paid and everything, but if he's trying to run a popularity contest, that channel's just, I mean, the zone just ain't big enough,
All right. Well, Edward, man, thanks for calling in. Anybody else who want to talk, don't forget to call in 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time. Voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. And you must press 1 if you're on Blog Talk. We're going to go out to our ringer, Lids Low in Decatur, Georgia. Stand up. Hey, Mike, FYI, I'm watching round 1 of the fight. I haven't seen anything yet.
Give me some.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, shout out to Baldy for making me a ringer. Hey, man, this ringer thing is shit. I'm telling y'all, shout out. If you call in and your ass get tired of waiting and shit, granted, I didn't do it myself, but fuck it, I am ringer. You dig? This shit is gravy, nigga. But check, everything. This Ryan Garcia cat. Now, mind you, I'm not knocking the cat. I like the little young dude. He cool or whatnot. You know what I mean? What I really want to talk about, I want y'all gonna do a show about where we can call in and talk about the boxing sanctioning and promoters. I think that'll be a good show, man. Cause once again, this is a case for me saying we needed a commission. You understand? Canelo upset, he upset, and I never did really care for how De La Hoya do business anyway. He always got interfered by what Money be doing. You know what I mean? Like when Money fought McGregor, instead of him using that opportunity to hype up goddamn Triple G and Canelo, he over there bitching and whining because Money taking a date or doing this or doing that. He always had an agenda where it was something that had to do with money. But I just really want to talk about the goddamn promoters and the boxing sanctioning when y'all get a chance. I hope y'all make that a show because that we can really talk about some shit then. You feel me? Because these fighters be wanting to do shit and these motherfuckers be having other agendas and they fuck up the shit for the fan because we be trying to see some shit, but we know how the gang go. A side, B side bullshit, and you know they just need to get shit shaped. Once again, I'm saying we need a commission. I'm out there count.
Well, I mean, definitely for anybody that wants a specific show catered to them, you could go to the boxvoice.com/on demand and make that exactly how you want. You know, I wanted to do a sanctioning body show in terms of what happened with the WBO, but there's just no clear facts on PBC's stance as of yet. There's still, you know, PBC fighters in the sanctioning, so and that was probably the best thing to talk about because that topic is just something, you know, we got no control over, man. Them dudes make too much money. We talking about 40,000 for some of these guys sanctioning fees, man. They gonna find a way to make that continue to happen. That being said, let me go out to Gabe in Salt Lake City. Talk to me.
Yo, let me get you off speaker. So when Ryan first came out, man, I remember I was like on a Thursday night when it was this like first headline. I called in. I was like, man, this is what what Golden Boy needs. You know, he's going to be the new face. You know, I'm agreeing. I think it was you, Ness, who said what Gervonta did. You know, he spoke out on Twitter against his promoter. Next thing you know, they're in that tough fight. Avery Sparrow, I think, is a tougher fight than Duno because he's just a more skillful boxer. And I don't know, man. I think it's a 50-50 fight, to be honest. I think Sparrow's legit, man. He beat Hank Lundy, who's way better than anybody on Garcia's resume, in my opinion. But, yeah, that's my call. Go support TBV.
Gabe, thanks for calling in. And outside of that, Hank Lundy's no big puncher, and Avery neither. So he had to win this by boxing skill because Hank Lundy is that. He's a boxer. If any knock I give Lundy would be he tires out, man. And I think mentally he can't stay in the fight. But that's versus a puncher. Like, you know, he was beating Molina and then got knocked out. You know, I think Beltran maybe he beat or lost to for the same reasons. So him losing this Sparrow fight, you know, a guy that perceives not to be a puncher was shocking him, especially 2 knockdowns, which were clean knockdowns. I'm watching them in here in the second round. I just rewinded it to watch it again because I still haven't seen Mike's alleged.
It was 30 seconds ago. Nigga Sparrow hugged that nigga with like 2 hands or 3 hands. He held on for dear life. Well, he didn't hold on for dear life, but he got a good grab on him. I believe Hank caught him on top of the head with a over left hook. Maybe it was like between 25 seconds and 15 seconds.
Yeah, he fucking Hank up in this second round. But yeah, man, I'm your host, Nestor Gibbs. Instagram and Twitter at NestGTO. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Catch us on the next one. Just never know when we're coming back. Yeah.
Yep. Follow me on IG at Gross1911 or on Twitter at Gross2312. Till next time.
Peace.